Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Honest Am here, the creator of Honesty Sis newsletter, a bi-weekly newsletter geared towards millennials who are truly trying to get their shit together. And I am here for another monthly intuitive read where we use the tarot to become the alchemists of our lives. If you are tired of creating vision boards that never came true, this channel is for you. A little bit about me. I do not just use the tarot. I use God and cusses in the same sentence, and I may mispronounce some things, but if it doesn't stop Charlamagne and God, it goddamn sure ain't gonna stop me. All right, y'all, let's get into it. I feel silly. All right, God, what messages do you have for my beautiful Taurus collective to become the alchemists of their lives, to bring heaven on earth, or just to do magic in public? Angel number 41. What messages do you deem worthy for them to hear at this time? What obstacles may be in their way? Potential blocks for the month of January. What manifestations may be on the way? Victories or just overall advice that you would want them to know? If any of their ancestors, guardian angels, or ancestors would like to come in, know that I am a clear and open vessel, being the light only. Angel number 41 and 113. Guys, make sure you check out the description box below. There are always additional messages, angel messages, as well as information about me, booking, and honestlysis.com. All right. All right. I'm feeling good, y'all. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How you feeling out there? Angel number 130. 134. Ooh. Oh. I like this. All right, Taurus. Oh, shit. Y'all ain't even gonna believe what's right here. What's coming in your month of February. I ain't gonna tell you yet. What's coming for February? What's coming for that ass? Why am I feeling so silly all of a sudden? Y'all must be in a good mood. All right, so your month of January, going and starting your year off right at the top. Angel number 202. You goddamn right, God. Starting your year off that way. Perfecting your motherfucking vision. Perfecting your motherfucking foundation. That's what you doing. That's what you're doing, starting your year off. So, I mean, that's just the message I gotta get right away. Like this is the red chakra. This is all about our root chakra. This is all about, like our foundations. And I just feel like, for some reason, I feel like you did the work, Taurus. I feel like you did the work in 2020. And so you're hitting the ground running strong in 2021. You're starting your January off with perfecting your visions, perfecting your quest, perfecting the way that you speak. You speak over yourself. You speak over your life. You speak over your projects and your ambitions. Underneath this, supporting this energy, is a beautiful crown chakra, and it's the mysticism. And that's why I say I feel like y'all did the work. It's still something beautiful sitting here in February. But anyways, I just feel like you guys did the work. I feel like what God is saying is that he wants you to go throughout this month of January, just continuing to trust yourself, continuing to trust your intuition, continuing to know that that vision that you got back in 2020 or whenever you first got that vision, that is going to come about, and it's going to come about by you just trusting your urges and just trusting the connection that you have with God above. Let's get some more information. God, what messages do you have for my beautiful Taurus to become the alchemists of their lives, to create change, or just to do magic in public? God, what do they need to know in the month of January about perfecting their vision, perfecting your foundation? Whatever this thing that you're doing, it's going to be nurturing not only to yourself but to others. And I also feel like it is it's something that you've been wanting to do since you were a little child. So God, what is this vision? Like, what potential blocks may be in the way of them setting up their foundation? How can they trust God? How can they trust themselves? How can they just go on this path of mysticism so that they can embrace their destiny, God? Make it as plain as possible. All right, angel number 430. You goddamn brave. I mean, okay, I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. Your month of fucking February. I'm not even, okay, let me just focus right now, okay? So going into January, starting your year off, is the Six of Wands. When I see this card, I kind of see this woman who's just like kind of just having fun. Like I actually imagine these wands is like her. You know what? I actually got, for some reason, I'm from Detroit, so I got this thing of our big slide. So like her going through the big slide, childhood dreams, childhood inspirations, kind of what I was telling you before, and I got that from this little girl kind of being right there speaking out. And so I feel like you're just really starting off your year strong, feeling very confident in yourself, feeling very victorious, feeling like there is just nothing that you cannot do. And that's why you're perfecting your foundation. And that's why it's just a beautiful energy that you're going into your month of January. And the reason why you're feeling so good, the reason why you're feeling like life is just, there's nothing that you cannot have, there's nothing that you cannot do, is because you kind of, like I was saying, in your month in 2020, you let go of that heartbreak. You let go of all of those things that was just weighing your heart down. You just released them, and you recognize, and it wasn't more so like you just released them, but you recognize how they made you who you are today, that you recognize how they helped you perfect your vision. They helped you, all of those different things that hurt you. It taught you how to have compassion and how to speak to people. And so that's why you're just feeling very, very powerful. At the center of this reading is the Emperor. And so it's like it's like the beauty, and I see the beauty in the beast. Like, it's like you're just becoming one. It's like you're not afraid. It's like on two hands. It's like you're not afraid to be silly, to put yourself out there, to have fun, to be childish, to have, like, it's like you're not taking yourself so seriously. But then underneath all this, angel number 650, you know, like in a minute that you can just switch it on. Like if you need to be serious, if you need to be grounded. And so that's why I just feel like you're just feeling so strong going into your month of January or 2021. It's like you're just feeling like Beauty and the Beast kind of. You're like, you know what, I'm going after mine, and you're going after yours because, you're going after yours because you've done the work. And because you've done the work, you're just feeling good. You're just on high. Like, you're just feeling good. And for some of you guys that have not, like, say for example, for some of you guys have experienced some heartbreak, because I am getting that angel number 726. God is saying, feel those feelings, allow yourself to go through those emotions. Like, once you're able to go through those emotions, go through those cycles, admit, you know, your shortcomings, that person's shortcomings, recognize how it ultimately got you to where you are today, your base and your foundation will be totally good. So that is so far what you're going into. But ending your month of January, it's not going to be a whole lot of movement. And so that's why I want you to really focus on grounding down and just working on having your foundation just being as grounded and as good as it could be. Like angel number 808, abundance is coming for you. So I feel like what God is trying to get you to understand is that, yes, you are on your way. Yes, you've done the work. Yes, you are you are headed, you're on the right path to your dreams. That's definitely what's happening. But God wants you to understand that it's not going to be like a fast-paced thing. It's not going to be like you're just like, woo! Like, you know, like I don't think it's going to be a lot of movement. And that's why it's a perfecting your base. Like, I feel like this is just going to be an energy that you're going to have to carry throughout 2021. Like, this may not be the year that, you know, you see that big manifestation. This is really about you just continuing to do the work, knowing that you are grounded and you are capable of doing everything that you needed. I kind of feel like you're just at the beginning of the journey. And the reason why you're at the beginning is because you just now have really released that heartbreak and those, you know, those disappointments from the past and how you let yourself down. And so God is saying, don't look for a lot of movement. Don't, you know, like, don't think because like your life, you're not, and this is what it is. Just because you feel all of this inwards, don't feel like it's not happening when you don't see it happening outwardly. This is something that's happening internally. And what I have been realizing is that it's just like a flower, and how a flower blossom, like it really doesn't blossom. Like when we first see the first sprout, like I have a couple of plants, and I know if you have plants in your home, like it's nothing makes you more happy than when you finally see that, you know, the new growth. of that seed, and it's just so cute. I always like just touch like, oh hey baby, like I just let it know like I'm happy that it's here. But there was so much growth happening underneath that before that seed even came out and broke the ground. It happened deep down in the roots and deep down at your base. And so that's what God wants you to understand. He just really wants you to get that there is going, like, you're on a journey. Like, this is literally like, I feel her, like, it's like she's like in the air, you're riding high. And I feel like what God is saying, he doesn't want you to stop riding high. He doesn't want you at the end of the month because like something amazing didn't happen. And that's why I do these videos this way, because when I first started listening to tarot, there was just a lot of like, this manifestation is coming, and it's like you get, if you're new to this, you can get so caught up in that, and you come to look for it, and then when it doesn't happen, you get disappointed. And so that's why I really want to start talking more so about not predicting, but just more so understanding ourselves and understanding how to work with God and the divine. And that's why this channel was created. And so that's what God just wants you to understand, that right now at this month of January, it's just it's not going to be a lot of fast-paced movement. And just because there's not a lot of fast-paced movement, it doesn't mean that your dreams are not coming about. It doesn't mean that, oh, you're never going to get the 10 of Cups, because that is underneath all this energy, with the mysticism, is this 10 of Cups reversed. And we know that the 10 of Cups is about like total fulfillment. Like, this is happy ever after. This is, all of the love and the desires that you want all kind of coming into one. And so that's why God is sending you this message, because he wants you to understand that just, as you are feeling all of this confidence, as you keep releasing the heartbreak, and you feel like the emperor, you feel like anything can come, just because you're not seeing it on the hours, it don't mean that it's not happening. God is saying to know that there is a power that is greater than you that is at play. So just trust in the divine plan of your life, trust in the perfecting of your vision, and just allow yourself to go on this journey, because going and moving into your month of February, if you are to do all of this and not get discouraged, you're going to meet your destiny. You're going to be able to come not just, people see the 2 of Cups and they think, oh, marriage and all that stuff, which it could be. You could meet your divine mate. Like, for some of you guys wondering why you haven't found the love of your life, it's because you've been holding on to the heartbreak and all that stuff from your past relationships, and now you're like doing that work, releasing it, realizing that you are worthy of love and desire and fun and happiness. You're realizing that it is okay for you to go after your dreams, and also have those dreams of wanting to be a lovely wife or a husband or whatever those things that you desire. Because you are doing all of that, because you're not getting discouraged, because you don't automatically see that physical movement or that physical manifestation, because you trust the mysticism, and you trust the 10 of Cups on your life, and you trust the delay of the 10 of Cups, you are able to come into full alignment, not into full balance, not only within yourself, but maybe possibly with another, because that's moving into your February, a meeting with destiny and coming out of complacency. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And the world was under this. So beautiful energy is heading for you. But I feel like what God is asking you, and what the purpose of this reading is, to just ask you to just hang in there. Don't get discouraged when you're not seeing these physical manifestations, and understand that a lot of this stuff is internal before it blooms outward. Okay, God, what is the final message that you have for my beautiful Taurus about perfecting their foundation and the vision that they have for their life, God? What tool can they use to continue to release the heartbreak of their past? How can they lean more and trust their inner child and their inner vision, and just know that joy will get them where they are going? How can they trust that they are powerful and that they are the emperor of their life, even when they are not moving outwardly and they're not seeing that physical manifestation? What tools do you have to help them be able to move into one and trust the mysticism of life? How can they meet their destiny, God? Make it as plain as possible. My mole is starting to itch for whatever reason. I don't know what this is about. I'm gonna do it one more. If it is a guy, you gotta bring it right back out. Oh, all right. So it wasn't it. All right, so 2 cards actually came out for you, and the first card is the story I tell is the base of my life. There is no right or wrong way to tell your improved story. It can be about your past, present, or future experience. The only criteria that is important is the only criteria that is important is that you be conscious of your intent to tell a better feeling, improved version of the story. Telling many good feeling stories throughout the day will change your point of attraction. Just remember, the story you tell is the basis of your life. So tell it the way you want it to be. So that's for when things start getting a little shaky and you're like, oh, no, don't get crazy. Just be like, everything is working out for me. Everything is working in my favor. You know, tell your story about how you want your life to go. Think about this 10 of Cups. Think about how great it is that you're trusting God and you're going on this journey. Angel number 1606. And also the other card that came out is shortages of time or money are perpetual. If you are feeling a shortage of time or money, your best effort would be focused upon better feeling thoughts. Do more things that make you feel good. Your time is a perpetual thing. And even though the clock is ticking the same for everyone, your alignment affects your perception as well as the results you allow. As you observe the enormous differences in the effort that people apply and the results they achieve, you have to conclude that there is more to the equation than action alone. So again, what God is trying to get you to understand is that, and this is something that we're all going to have to understand, is that we're moving into this area of where we're learning to co-create with God. We're moving out of this masculine energy, and we're really starting to, I mean, I say it all, I don't think I've said it on the channel yet, but the veil is thin. Like, we are like, the veil is thin, and it is just a time where we can really, you know, work with the divine. And I feel like that's why a lot of people are like, on December 21st, we're going to be having superpowers and all of that stuff. And this video is going to be released after it. So I don't know, maybe my superpower, I think my powers are already here a little bit. Like, I think I do have my powers, and anyways, I'm not going to get into my business. But anyways, like, I feel like the reason why people are saying that is because we're really going to be ushered into this Aquarian age. And this is this age of mysticism. And so God is trying to get you to understand that it's not like the way that you get to your 10 of Cups is not going to be about how powerful and how much work that you do, but it's going to be about how much you release heartbreak, how much you kind of just have this total trust that everything is going to turn out okay. Okay. Like, okay, that's what's going to have to happen. And so God is trying to get you to understand that when things are not moving outwardly, it's not like there's this, you know, he don't want you to get nervous or start thinking that it's not going to happen, because it's definitely going to happen. Because welcome to planet Earth. You are here to seek joy. We're moving to this place where God wants to bring heaven on earth. And I feel like that's why I'm doing these videos, because we're moving into a time where it's not just about the select few or the 1%. Like, it's really going to be about the majority. We're going to have to learn how to live in a world where the majority is happy, you know, like where the majority is wealthy, where the majority is in alignment and harmony. And of course, it's going to take a while before that happens. Like, I don't know if it may happen in my lifetime. Like, I'm pretty sure it'll be in my kids' lifetime or my grandkids' lifetime, but that is where we're moving. And so God is saying, in order for you to, you know, navigate this next season and this next era of your life, in this year, in this decade properly, you're going to have to learn how to lean more and trust mysticism, or trust God more. Like, he just wants you to get out your head. Like, and he wants you to know that you're not going to be able to think your way out of this. Like, that's just something I get very strongly. All right, guys, what happens to my beautiful Taurus if they tell their life story the way that they want it to be? They continue to release the heartbreak and focus on perfecting their vision with their inner child, confident and joy inside, knowing that they can always view the beauty in the beast without getting discouraged if they do not see outwardly progress. How can they trust the mysticism, trust the divine, even when it doesn't look like their wish and their dreams are anywhere about? How can they trust that shortages of time and money are perpetual and that they are here to seek joy? How can they make it to February to meet their destiny? Make it as plain as possible. Angel number 2023. Plain as possible. All right. Love is in the air, a great time for commitment and taking relationships to the next level. So if you have been experiencing problems of heartbreak and love, and this is also, I was saying this about dreams and, physical manifestations, but this is also very applicable to love. If you've been wanting love, if you've been wanting to experience life with somebody that truly gets you and truly understands you, your divine partner, your divine mate, then God is saying you have to change the way that you tell stories to yourself. You have to change the way that you that you imagine things, and you have to start moving from this place of joy and this place of wholeness and this place of knowing that you are worthy of everything that you desire, and just having this 10 of cups in mind. God is saying, do not be focused on any jealousy. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. And so let me go ahead and wrap this up for my beautiful Taurus. Taurus, your month of January is going to be all about perfecting your vision with your inner child in mind. God is asking you to start telling your life the way that you want it to be. Get really clear on that. Like, get really clear on what you want your 10 of visions to be about, and then trust that the divine will bring all of those things about. But it's not going to be good enough for you to just trust it. God is asking you to release the heartbreak, to not be afraid to be the beauty of the beast, and to never get discouraged when you do not see the physical movement around you, because time and money is just perpetual. The shortages of time and money are perpetual. So just know that even though it doesn't look like things are moving, they are moving on the surface. So just focus on where you want to go. Stay away from jealousy and heartbreak and all of those desires. Know that you are here on planet Earth to seek joy. If you keep all those things in mind, then in the month of February, you will come into total balance, and you'll be able to meet destiny and your soulmate and all of the love and happiness that you want. It'll be a complete change of luck. But it's totally up to you. So Taurus, will you do it? All right, that is all the messages I have for you. If you got to the end of this, go ahead and give me your key takeaways down below. If you have any questions, go ahead. This is always up for discussion. And if not, at least give me a thumbs up. Don't give me a thumbs down. At least give me a thumbs up. Until we meet again, dream those dreams. Never let the internet rush you, and never let someone tell you what you cannot do. Namaste. Be good to yourself and be good to others. Take care.